Hello, guys. It's your host, Sawyer, with SDJ Outdoors, and I'm gonna actually have. I just posted a video of the Bass Pro trip. Did not do much, and I apologize. I'm gonna do more footage, hopefully, for the Spring Classic sale. But for right now, I'm going to talk about shed hunting. It's New Hampshire. I'm in New Hampshire. It is January 4th, and this is the time, January through February, is when they start shedding. Now, I probably won't start looking for any until March or April when the snow starts to melt, but I went across the street last year and looked for sheds because I did find tons of rubs and activity. And so this year, I'm hoping I can take my dad up to our hunting spot that we had all year, and where we found towards the end of the season huge buck tracks from a 200+ pound buck. And so, and we hiked up in the higher ground and did find some more rubs, which we think it's a different buck. It may be a smaller one because the bigger one we think was hiding down low in a patch of woods surrounded by logging trails on either side. Which, towards the end of the season, we ended up finding, I found 3 really fresh rubs, probably from that week or maybe, I don't know, a day or something. But I mean, so there's possibly 2 to 3 bucks in there, maybe 2 that were ready to mate. Maybe the younger one could not find its mate, but the bigger one probably did find its mate. Who knows? There's probably a lead mature buck in there. That's the one that we spooked out of its spot probably. And then there's a younger one, probably, I don't know, 4 points, 6 points, and the other one might be a 10 point, maybe an 8. But it's huge. But there could be a spike in there, which will let him grow if there is one in there. But I mean, we want the big mature one, or maybe a 4 point to a 6 point. Don't really care. I'm not a trophy hunter. I'm more of a meat hunter, which I don't care. But this shed right here, I did not find it. I thought it would be a good decorative piece to put in our house, and it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pointer. It may be a 9 pointer or a 10 pointer. But I bought this at a flea market, and I thought it would be a good decorative piece in the house. And I put it up next to my deer's antlers, and it's identical. If it didn't have this, it would be the exact same thing to my deer. These brow tines, they're the same exact size as my deer's. And these tines, this is a little taller than my tines on my deer, but otherwise it meets it up. But so let's get into the tips for shed hunting. You want to cover as much ground as possible. You want to get to where nobody else walks. Look for beds or look for a heavy trail of deer activity. You find a tree that's leaning down, or like a tree that covers a trail. Look under those, because bucks can't get when they go down, they can't get their head underneath, and if the antlers are ready to fall off, they'll fall off right there. So look in those spots, but also go up the high ground, cover as much ground as possible. Look for the most highly active area. You want to look where the warmer weather was during that winter. So if you're going out shed hunting, look for where the sun is directly pointing, because the deer want the warmer spots during the winter. So look there, because that could mean that the deer are there and that's where they're going to hang out. So look for there. look there, look for bedding spots, cover as much ground, go to high ground, look low ground. I mean, they could be hanging out there in low ground. If that's their area, then they're probably going to be there. Look for trails of deer. I mean, if you're going to moose shed, probably do the same thing. I don't really look for moose sheds, although my friend's sister went out hiking on a mountain and found a moose shed, pretty big moose shed, right on the mountain by their house. So that's a rare find. And you're even lucky to find these. I haven't found one yet. I have only been shed hunting once. I'm hoping to find some sheds this year. Not sure if I will, but I'll probably get some footage of that going out. But yeah, otherwise, that's some tips that I got for shed hunting. I've been reading about shed hunting. Yeah, so I wish you guys luck going out there looking for sheds. If you guys are still hunting in other states, good luck to you. And I hope you guys enjoy this episode. And I'm your host, Sawyer.